Oh, I think we did it. I think. Go ahead, say it then.
Can I get some round of applause, some noise? Can I?
Oh, I thought you was about to start making a beat or something.
Start making a beat? Grinding?
The cheerleader chant.
Everybody wasn't there when that. If you didn't have a pencil at the lunch table, only a select few people could have a pencil at the lunch table.
Yeah, nigga. Y'all don't. They don't even know about the red light sessions, the freestyle sessions.
Bring back
go
2-bar
bar,
roasting.
bar for bar.
Man.
Bar for bar.
You said bring back roasting?
Bring back 2-bar roasting.
No, I don't know, man. I don't think that'd be too kind.
We're in a different era, but this era we're back. That's what I'm saying. We're back.
We're back. We're back. Hey, welcome to another episode of Workshop. This is the first one of 2024. Like I'm super excited.
It's always good, when you come in a new year doing stuff you like. So
we got Brax behind the boards. Brax, what's going on, man? How's the new year been so far?
Man, it's good, man. God is good all the time and all the time.
We got Darv.
Yeah,
in
somehow
the building.
I'm not arrested or in jail for anything. So
Hey, we'll take it.
We'll take it. And me myself, I'm doing great. I can't complain. So, man. Again, it's the new year. What's something that you leaving in 2023, but you bringing into 2024? What you leaving in 23?
What am I leaving in 23, man?
hopefully I'm losing everything behind in 2023 because the end of 2023 was rough, man. Like I didn't win nothing. I'm 0 for on gambling. Vegas is taking all my goddamn money. Buckeyes lost. Vikings suck. I mean, the Lakers suck. So hopefully somehow my luck got to turn around. Like that's all I want. I want to win at something. Just give me just a little piece of something.
Just a piece of
Not
something.
a lot, just a piece.
What's a win that what's a win right now could be like, okay, this is a good turnaround.
I'm gonna go to the gas station after this. If I found like $100 bill in the parking lot, I think that would be
That's a big win.
that'd be fair.
That's a big win.
Yeah, just a little change in the parking lot, just a random 20 maybe.
Yeah, that's good. That's good luck
that'd
right
be a
there.
win. I'll take that.
Man, even if you go home and you're doing your laundry and you might see something that you forgot was in
just
there.
fall out. Yeah, exactly.
I'll take
that. Yes.
Yeah, for sure. What am I leaving in 23? Bringing in a 24. Bringing in 24 for sure. One of the words for 24 is reciprocation, man. You get out what you put in. You show love. You
That's
get
a
love.
big word.
Reciprocation. Yeah, I did some studying. For that one.
It's 5 syllables.
But
getting
getting out what you put into anything, income equals outcome. So just putting in the work, man. Putting in the work to anything. So
yeah, I feel.
What am I leaving at 23 though? Overthinking. You gotta stop overthinking.
You have the floor.
Just go for it, man.
Ooh.
Don't be scared to stumble.
Oh.
You want to elaborate on that? That was a little deep.
Don't be scared to stumble. Just go for it, man. You gonna make the bumps in the road. The bumps in the road is already there, right? If you're driving down the street, there's gonna be some speed bumps. There's gonna be some potholes, but your car is made to get over them. So you are made to get over the ones that's in your life.
You hit a pothole too fast in your car. That'll be your last goddamn pothole. The Wichita streets, if you know, you know. The infrastructure.
That's why you got to maintenance your car. You got to maintenance yourself.
Don't check me. Check that engine light.
This part of the workshop brought to you by Ford Motors.
Okay.
Not for real. Before, if you want to send a check, pull up.
Yeah, pull up. But yeah, just take them steps to whatever you want to do, whatever you're trying to do. Just like with us, like with me, just posting content, not overthinking it, just putting it out there, type shit like that. So,
I was about to say I'm leaving my beanies in 2023, but because I really got a crisp ass haircut, but I didn't brush my hair this morning. I rolled out of bed, man. It was an early morning, man. Shouts out to Ellie. birthday at Chuck E. Cheese. Man, Chuck E. Cheese is crazily due now. We can get to that in a minute, but it just does not look the
Chuck E.
same.
Cheese is open at 10 a.m.
Hey, packing them up. Like,
Wow.
like, birthday parties. Deep. I said, I love it for y'all. Y'all got new business. But, man, what I'm taking into 24, man, I think balance is big for me. I mean, and it's crazy because I'm off to a terrible start. I'm not going to lie to you. I have taken on so much stuff on my plate, bro. I can't say no to people, and it's really bad. Like, I can say no, but I'm the person who, dang, what if I don't try and then this never gets solved? So, like, people ask me to do something, I'm like, I don't know, but then I always end up, some way, shape, or form, I'm doing it, man. So I'm trying to find balance to where I'm like, hey, I just don't have it right now. And I hope you good. And you know that new 21 that came out, he said one of the realest lyrics in there, he was like, you find the real people when you tell them no. You find the real in people when you tell them no. I said, man, that hit. I was like, that American Dream, if you haven't already, peep that, you know. So that's one that I'm kind of, my mantra, you know, I'm trying to have some balance in 24. I'm leaving in 23, man.
Before you go to this, would you label yourself as like a people pleaser?
Oh, 100%. I go to my therapist and we discuss this. If you
Yeah.
haven't tried therapy,
I'll
check
wake
it out.
up when they tell a motherfucker no.
See, I need that.
I need a little bit of that.
I need that in my life. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Fact.
Man, what am I leaving in 23? I just think, you know, just bad energy, you know. I'm like, it's cool, you know. Again, leaving people where they at, you know. It's nothing but love at the end of the day. In most situations, some it's like, no, I really don't care. But just I'm trying to focus on me and the people who want to be here. And man, if I work on building them up and building me up, 24 about to be real sticky. So it's gonna be a good year, man. I just think you are the sum of the 5 people you hang out with. So where that's kind of about your wealth. Like you are the people who you hang around. If you hanging around people who not really, you know, trying to do something or be about it, you by default won't do nothing or be about nothing. So I'm just out here trying to, you know, find my way like everybody else in the game. So that's really all I got. This has been brought to you by Celsius.
Sponsor
Live
us.
Fit. Sponsors, man. Just send me a pack to the crib once a month and I'll be straight.
Facts. So Valentine's Day is coming up, man.
Before we go, bro, I do want to give a shout to man to Bro Garrett on the ones and twos.
Let's
man.
get Alan in. Let's get
Alan Garrett, ladies and gentlemen. You know him, you love him. Goes by the name of Loud Kicks.
You
He's
know,
so real.
he's a friend of the pod. He's been on. He's loaned us equipment. The guys, guy's always here for us.
Big friend of the pod. Tatted on him so you know it's real. My man got the Drake
pod
song.
is tatted on you?
You got me tatted?
Hey, you know what? This is
Loud
where
Kicks got me tatted?
I have to leave.
He's like, yeah.
He's got
tramp
me
stamp?
I'm leaving.
There's always work to be done on that bike.
You know what? I actually am gonna leave here. I'm gonna leave here just so y'all know it's real. I'm adjusting the camera, man. I'm gonna give out a little shot.
Yeah, really.
Look at it's not ready yet. It's not ready yet. I'm gonna take it. Tell me when you're ready. Oh, he got to get the hat on. You know. Ooh, look at him.
You know where I got that hat
Looking like a
on.
bag of money. Yeah, Sirski. Just got him on it, man. Look, man. You know,
All right now.
It's commercial break, sponsored by Loud Kicks Media. Oh, let me run that back, man. Let's keep it rolling.
Let's
man.
keep it rolling.
It's good to be back, man. Dang.
It's good to be back. It does. But like it's close to Valentine's Day, right? And we can get into more of that type of stuff later on down the line when it get closer. But Applebee's, they got this new thing out here, right? It's a date night pass. I just want to know if y'all would do it. Right.
So crazy enough, when that whole thing was dropping, I want the world to know that was really like a sneaker release of a Jordan 1 from 1999. I had my coworker at work, and mind you, he's a funny guy. Like he's legitimately like, I'm like, bro, you're goofy.
Right.
Bro had it on his work computer. Now, mind you, we got some good Wi-Fi. You know, we deal with security. We international company.
Right.
When it works, sometimes it don't work. He had it on his work phone. He had it on his work phone, his personal phone.
Oh, to get the pass. Oh man,
had an alarm set.
That's crazy.
For like 4. I'm like, damn. I'm like, I do this for shoe releases, my boy. I never thought I'd see the day where somebody was doing it for Applebee's, bro.
You gotta take Shorty out.
But then he did outline it, and I was like, that's low key like a good. If you want to go to Applebee's that much to make it work, I thought it was cool.
Yeah. So here, how it go is you pay $200 flat rate.
Damn.
$200, but you get Applebee's like basically $30 worth of Applebee's for a whole year, and you can go once a week type, or you can go once a week probably. You can't use it in in a 24-hour span. And you get $30 for Applebee's for a whole year for $200.
I can get Hennessy.
No.
Oh,
I only
no.
like
Wow.
I only like the speaking strawberry lemonade.
Oh, that's squad. Ooh, okay.
Yeah. You can add the beverages on there, just not adult ones.
Bev.
I ain't gonna cap. I would do it for sure. $200 and you can get $30 with Applebee's for a week. Shit. If you gonna go that much, I don't go to Applebee's. I ain't been to Applebee's in God knows how long. But shit, that'd be a
Applebee's got some fire barbecue sauce.
No
thinking
facts.
about it.
No facts. Like
I'm just
for real.
thinking about it, and it's delicious.
imagine like you got that pass, right? And like you just like taking this different girls there every week, and like the workers is just like damn, another one, damn, another one, damn, another one. You really like you using that pass up, and it come on a card, like
On
you
a card.
You
You
get a
actually have
card,
a
like you get an
physical card.
Amex.
Yeah.
You get an Applebee's.
Imagine
Amex.
being an Applebee's A-list member, bro. How sick is that?
You doing it?
I mean, I'm a fan of the food, the food deal. We went from not going to Cheddar's to now we going to the date night pass with, or not Cheddar's, Cheesecake Factory. My bad. Maybe Cheesecake Factory's is on a better level than Cheddar's, but yeah, I'll do it just for the food. But I'm gonna try to run it up on them. Like by the time I'm done, the price is gonna be like $300-400 for the pass. Real ignorant like, but.
I couldn't imagine going to Applebee's. Man, like, if I was in college, bro, oh, man, this would be
Oh yeah,
amazing. I wouldn't even take
I would use my refund check on that.
I would be like...
I would use $200 on my refund check for a weekly meal at Applebee's.
Yeah, and then you're really good. Like, you ain't got to worry about nothing else. Like, it, to me, and the crazy thing about it is it, like, sold out in, like, minutes, bro. Like, for real.
Also, it was
like,
limited.
It was limited, yeah.
They was looking for it,
and
too.
then, like, I think, like, sold out in, like, 3 minutes or something like that.
Shit crazy.
For some Applebee's, bro. We're not talking, this is not a shoe release. This is not Taylor Swift tickets. This is not Beyonce tickets. This is a weekly pass. It's not Drake, J. Cole, 21, whoever it may be. This is a weekly pass to Applebee's, my boy.
But imagine if you got like a wife and kids, though.
Yeah?
That's the easy, like, baby, you ain't gotta make no dinner.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta cook.
Convenient.
We got shit taken care of for the night. Once a week.
Yeah.
Kids can get something from Applebee's under $30. You can make something work, some apps, So you'd be good, man, for sure. So this is a situation, I don't know, honestly, I've been dealing with. But, like, real life situations. How y'all feel about dating women with kids or a kid? It's a touchy
plural?
subject. Oh, but just, in general. What's your take on it, man?
Man, look, y'all know Brax. Brax loves the kids, man. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I think it's the level of access and like where the kid is. Like, I'm not one to like, yo, if you have a kid, that's cool. That's before me, that's cool. I love kids. Like, I'm just like a big, like, wanting to be like a mentor, things like that. So, but also understanding that is a relationship that's like, you got to be careful with, because like,
yeah, not for real.
I don't be asking to meet the kid, or like I wouldn't ask to meet the kid. Like, I'd be like, whenever you're ready for that, you can, introduce, and I don't want it to be like I'm trying to come in and like be your daddy either, like, or like be a stepdad. Like, if it was to get that far, and me and your mama get married, then it look different. But I'm not gonna come in off rip like, no, you gotta listen to me, take out the trash, we'll make it like, no, like, I'm like, I don't know how that would work. So I'm not against it, you know, but I do think every case is unique. Like, you gotta have a side, and I think on the other end, like, if you want one with kids, like, you gotta think about that even further, like, who you bringing around your kid, like, with the type of influence they're gonna have. Like, it's levels to it, and I think it's a little deeper than, just like, oh shit, you got kids, like, I'm cool.
No, it's for sure. Especially like we talking about dating a woman with kids, like, you actually like trying to get somewhere with them. It's definitely way more expansive than just like, but
Because I think it's bigger than that. Like, it's like, you gotta, I just look at like kids these days. And kids these days, I feel like we lacking role models. We lacking like people to actually like, other than athletes and superstar celebrities, like who in your community, and I know y'all talked about it on the episode, that we just dropped.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's more positive role models, and like kids need to have that. And so like if you are a parent and you want to give access to somebody for your kids, like it's got to be, you got to do your homework.
Right.
Everybody can't come, and that's just life.
Nah, and I agree with it, like for sure. Like my thing is like I ain't got no problem with dating women with kids. Like I have no problem with it. Especially like I'm 28. I ain't got no kids. Like none of us have kids.
Right.
So it's not like we can't date women with kids and we got kids ourselves. That would be contradicting. But yeah, I just got to see what the situation. What am I getting myself into? You know, am I gonna be able to see you? You ain't got a babysitter. I can't never see.
You gotta pay for the babysitter.
Shit. Okay. Yes. You a goddamn lie. That's crazy. So if she asked for you to pay for your babysitter for you to go on her first date, you doing it?
If I really wanted to, yeah, I guess I would have to. But I mean, I wouldn't want to.
So you be like, tell your mama I'll slide her like cool 60 piece a weekend.
You gonna tell the kid that?
No. No, you can tell her. You tell her. You be like talk to your mom. Talk to her moms. I'll slide her the 60 piece. Get them some food and for the night. You would do something like that?
I would consider it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would consider it.
You're a good guy. I like you. You're a good guy. I can't say I wouldn't though. Not on our first date though. That would be wild. We'd have to be locked in for sure. But
would you do it in general?
I would.
I would.
Yeah, I would. Nah.
You're who? For me,
nah, I'm not about to say that.
For me,
I'm a nice guy. I'm gonna just say that. I'm not. Yeah, I'm a nice guy.
For me, your baby daddy got to be dead or locked
in
up
jail.
in the
He has to be separated
dungeon.
as much. He has to be separated as much as possible.
I need him in the gulag, man. I need him in that prison that Bane jumped out of. I need him gone, and I mean gone,
long gone,
Timbuktu.
Yeah,
I can't have a baby daddy in the picture at all.
I'm crying.
Yeah, because the type of person I am, if I come into your if you invite me, if I'm meeting your kid. We locked in for sure.
We're locked in. Ain't no switching up.
But like you said, like it ain't about to be my daddy said this.
Yeah,
and then I said this.
Hear what your dad said.
If I'm in this household, this is my household. I'm not going to sit here and act like
Yeah.
So and like imagine if we have another kid, then you go and doing stuff over your pop's house you can't do here, and then what? Now you getting two sides of the coin. It's like, no. But, I mean, you can make it work, but I would prefer that nigga be long gone. No. But it is like, yeah, I love the kids too. So that's my thing. Like, I don't want to meet your kid and, like, the shit don't work. And then I'm like, damn, I really like to fuck with the kid. Like, we had something going as a relationship that, I was trying to
pursue
type, So... let's say you do mess with a girl with a kid, right? But that kid bad as shit. You don't fuck with the kid at all. Like every time you go over there, you like, man, I wish this little nigga would just go over his grandma's house. Every time I'm over here.
He reminds you of his dad.
Okay. You your daddy's son for sure.
You your daddy's son.
Like he's just like, or they just like a little gremlin. Or gremlins, right? Do you cut it off?
Yeah. I'm like Bernie Mac. I'll fuck a kid up. I will smack the dog shit out of your kid. Maybe not rough him up, but kids is bad. Like kids is bad. One, your kid not gonna put his hands on me. Like I will smack your kid's hand. Like I really will. I'll push a kid down. I'm not above it.
Somebody gotta learn. They gotta learn the lesson.
You gotta learn the hard way. Sometimes it's better that I teach you right now than someone do it later on down the line. Yeah. So yeah, I don't deal with heathens.
Yeah. Honestly, for me, it depends what the age is. It depends what the age is. If they bad as shit and like 10, 14, that age group,
They're gonna be stuck in their ways by that time.
Oh yeah.
Having
Too
my
far
way.
gone. Too far gone.
Yeah, lost cause.
But they're like 2, 3, we can work on it.
Yeah,
2 or 3, 4, we can work
Yeah.
on it. We can build some good character traits, you know.
I'll
We can make
still
something.
smack a 3-year-old's hand.
Oh my God.
I'll do
A
it.
little pop on their hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. Duh, I don't, man.
But I don't want to meet. At the end of the day, I don't want to meet your kids unless they want a stepdaddy, unless you want a stepdaddy. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
I'm not about to come and try to be a mentor.
That's right.
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I don't know. Bad kids is crazy. Like, I mean, but then again, I gotta step back. Like, this is not my child. Like, if your kid acting crazy, talk crazy to me every time I pull up to the house. I'm
Yeah.
like,
is it a reflection of them as a parent
I mean, you can
and then
only,
them as a partner?
you don't know though. I mean, because it's only one half. You don't know what the
Right.
other half
That's
is
true.
like. So, like, what if Mom Dukes is doing the best she can, but she don't got no support from the other side that she needs the help on.
Yeah.
You know. So I mean, this is a complex, deep. There's
Deep
levels to this
conversation,
situation.
for sure.
So, but I don't
Yeah.
know. Like, if it was a bad kid, I'd be like, yo, you got to talk to your
Yeah.
kid. I'm not doing it. Like, it's not my space.
Yeah, but for all this, the single moms out there, what I really realized since being single, like, but niggas really don't be on their shit, bro.
This is
They don't.
They really don't be on their shit because you get somebody pregnant, and then all these women just out here single moms. Like, and I get if some shit don't work, but every time I try to see your baby moms, you ain't nowhere to be found. They can't drop them off at your house. You don't ever got them for a weekend. I can't see her because you ain't on your game. So if you're not gonna take care of them for the kids or for her or for your mom, do it for a nigga like me. do it for a nigga like me. Your kid need a good role model. If you're not gonna be it, let me be it.
Help me.
You know?
That's
help me help you. She fuck with me, she gonna leave you alone. I promise.
Crying, bro.
I promise. She fuck with me, she gonna leave you alone.
He trying to get back with her now that you with her.
That's another thing. They can. We gonna move on from this topic.
Yeah, that's why the baby
But-
father got to be dead or in the gulag.
At any time, they can be like, "I want my family back," and then she gonna think about it. She might not even say yes, but it's gonna be a conversation. Maybe it's gonna run through her head, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. These kids deserve their fathers, so y'all niggas need to step up.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Grayson's Saturday service. If you haven't already, make sure you
Man.
get your Bible study done, get everything you need before Sunday, because this has been Grayson's Saturday service, where the word don't get no better than
They
what
don't get no
Grayson is
better.
spitting.
The word.
Dog, what's this? Well, we've been on this on Xbox for we've been talking about this shit for 2 days. You can wake up dead, bro.
Yes, you can wake up dead
What?
because when you was when
What
you
did
fell.
you say to me? You
on,
can
hold
do
on.
what? If you're
You
dead, you're
absolutely
not
wake up
waking up.
You was alive when you went to sleep,
Yes.
so you wake up dead.
What?
And when you went to sleep, you was laying down.
Wait. I can wake up dead?
You can wake up dead.
I just wanted you
Absolutely.
to explain yourself because we've
I
been talking
need
about
to-
this
I'm-
for.
Because when you went to sleep, you was alive.
Okay,
Right.
I went to sleep alive.
Right.
I'm still breathing. I'm still doing all my bodily functions.
So when you woke up, you woke up dead. And when you went to down the sleep, you was laying down.
I think you just die. You don't wake up though.
If you get shot, like you in some action,
Yeah.
like you get stabbed, you was awake when you died.
So
So,
you
then
just
you just
died.
died. Right. You can't wake up dead. But when you go to sleep and you alive, and you wake up dead,
Then you woke up dead.
you woke up dead. Shit make too much sense. Shit make too much sense. Crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to clip that. I'm gonna have to ask some questions because I just really want to. I really don't have no words for it, honestly. Because it low key
Make
it makes
too much
sense, but it don't at the same time.
It makes perfect sense. If you got any questions, put it in the comment section. I'll answer. It's a committee of us. I mean, we've
Who's
got
on
it
the
down
committee?
to a science.
Who's on the
Some
committee?
niggas.
I mean, yeah, it might be some names that's black on paper that's on this committee, but that's neither here nor there.
You said that's black.
There is a
That's
committee,
crazy.
and we have definitely got it down to a scientific fact that you can indeed wake up dead.
So you can wake up dead,
Yes.
but so when do you die?
In your sleep,
So then you're dead.
when you woke up. Shit is crazy. The science is, bro, just let science take its natural course. You trying to deny the science of it. You trying to make science make sense.
I definitely am.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Oh man. So
Yeah, I had a cousin woke up dead.
R.I.P.
RP.
or good morning. Which one is it?
Good morning.
Good morning. Ooh,
Good morning.
Is it good?
Good morning.
Hello.
It's about to be really wet. Buckle up.
Hello.
It's gonna be really wet.
That's the answer. If you
Find
don't
out
know-
more
if
later in the show.
If you know, you know.
Yeah.
If you know,
Good
you know.
morning. Oh man, I'm over here on camera. I was going
Yeah,
crazy.
you can
Good-
absolutely
good
wake up
morning.
dead.
It's gonna be really wet. Hey, what's funny about that clip? We got to put that in here.
Good morning. Please bundle up this weekend as it's going to be really wet. Find out more later in the show.
Is that instead of putting Alan Garrett name, they put Ying Ting. Alan, what do you have to say about that? I'm putting the camera on Alan, bro, because
You don't look like a ying.
Bro, it was because that day was the worst show. That was the worst show of the year, bro. So when I started
Not surprising. it was definitely wet.
Yeah.
it was
Good
wet.
morning.
But the best part about that clip is anytime we know it's about to be a crazy weekend, I send that out like the bat signal, bro. It's like, good morning.
definitely legendary.
Bundle up this weekend.
Send it to y'all so y'all can play it.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
I got it on my phone. I can play it right now.
We all have the clip. Yeah.
I have the clip.
No need to send it.
Yeah.
Appreciate your help, though, brother.
All right, Darv, we got another segment. Would you rather part two? What we
Bro,
got?
wait. We're
Oh.
not leaving this wake up dead thing. I'm not over it yet.
You're not over it yet?
I can answer any question that you have.
So I can wake up dead. How do I know?
Absolutely.
What's the difference between waking up dead and waking up alive?
When you wake up alive, you can still breathe and get up and move. When you wake up dead, you dead.
But if waking up is the act of being active from my sleep,
Right.
I can't be active if I'm dead.
Correct. So you wake up dead.
So you mean like every time somebody dies in their sleep, they just wake up dead?
Absolutely.
They're not like dying; they're just waking up.
They woke up dead. Yes, correct.
What's crazy is I see what you're saying. I don't know if I support the science, but if you can find me some,
As
if I
long
want to
as,
speak to the
as long
committee.
as you are acknowledging that it is science,
I see what you're saying.
that's proving my point right.
I think it's more of a grammar thing.
I
than
think
it is a
I think people
science structure.
people are getting hung up on the fact that you're waking up dead. Just be
That is an argument.
just be happy that you lived
Just be happy that
instead of the fact that you woke up dead
That's the best way to go, probably. In your sleep.
in your sleep, and then you wake up dead.
Come on, man. Let's move on.
All right. Would you rather part two? This is another yes or show. What would you rather?
I had a would you rather. All right. Would you rather have to fight a chicken every time you got in your car? A chicken.
Just like appearing in your car.
No, he there like he waiting. It's not. It's not up here. When you walk into the car, you can see the chicken jumping through the window.
Okay.
And every single time you get in the car before work, you go into the club. Every time you get in the car, you gotta fight a chicken. Or once a year, you gotta fight a lion.
Ooh wee.
Once a year. And by fight, I mean like roughly survive for 10 minutes.
Do I get any weapons?
No. If you made them with your bare hands, yes.
Give me the lion. There's no way I could be running late to work.
You're gonna fight a fucking chicken.
There's no way I'm about to.
Oh, you said give you the lion.
Give me the lion.
This nigga's dead.
There's no way I'm a. Bro, imagine being late to work. Like, bro, you done stubbed your toe walking out the door. You done left your coffee. You forgot to eat breakfast. You was arguing with your girl last night, and then you gotta fight this chicken.
Put the camera on me.
Oh, you want the close up? I'm gonna work on the close up. You take your time.
If you fight a lion, that'll be your last goddamn fight.
I can train for. I can train for a year though.
You gonna train? How do you? What training do you do to fight a lion?
Shit, I'm gonna get right.
What's the ritual? What's the program?
I'm gonna get like martial arts, and I'm gonna put that nigga in the chokehold, and we gonna wrestle up for 10 minutes. We gonna wrestle up for 10 minutes.
This nigga just said he was gonna do martial arts.
Perk Angle, nigga.
He think he in a UFC fight.
Yeah. Perk Angle, nigga.
I said a lion.
We in the cage or we in the wilderness?
I would hope for your sake the wilderness.
You can run.
I'm making it 10 minutes.
You making it 10 minutes with a lion?
Yeah, bro. I'm not fighting the chicken every day, bro.
Every time you get in the car. So multiple times a day.
Oh yeah, nah, you definitely lost me. I thought this was just like a morning thing.
No.
Oh, damn.
Every
But
time you get in the
just gotta
whip.
grab the chicken and throw it out the window, and it's done.
He said, "Grab the chicken." He ain't never seen Rocky. He said, "Grab the chicken."
Oh man, I mean that's a terrible predicament to be in either way. I don't know which one I'd take personally, but
You gotta take one.
One of them you only got to take one time.
one time a year versus
Because that'll be
300
your last fight with that.
That'll be
damn
my
lion.
last fight. But damn, that is annoying as hell to think like every time I get into my car, I have a chicken, and like this gives me like off of Family Guy when Peter be fighting that big chicken, bro. But I guess give me the lion, man. I don't know what else to do.
Yeah.
There's nothing else to do.
Take the lion.
The chicken would be like it's going nah, bro.
I'm gonna
It's
skin
be
that nigga,
annoying.
Arthur Morgan.
We went from
Arthur Morgan.
this man Grayson said he was
Goddamn
going to try to
O'Driscolls.
put the lion in a stranglehold. I mean, that's beyond crazy.
Man. What's your choice?
I'm fighting the chicken.
Every day.
The chicken, man, but I'm gonna get efficient at it. You know, it's gonna get to the point. Oh, you fight a chicken. You fight a chicken enough times.
gonna learn
in the
its
car,
ways.
You know what I'm saying?
You ain't got many tricks.
You know, it's gonna get better over time. But the lion, yeah, that'd be your last fight,
Yeah,
man.
that is true.
I don't know.
One paw to the brain, and it's over with.
Yeah, if he swipe you and like don't get you clean, he gonna break a forearm, break a shoulder, break a leg.
You can heal up from that.
Where are you going? The hyperbolic time chamber? What are you doing?
I'm saying you can heal like you broken shoulder. You can. All right, we got our choices. What we doing? That was the last one, or you got one?
I only got that one
That
for
one?
this week.
crazy.
I'll
That's
be but a lion is crazy.
A lion? Nah, bro. I can't do it. All right, would y'all rather make an album with your favorite artist or a movie with your favorite actor?
Oh, give me the movie. We're going
Yeah,
crazy.
movie for sure.
And give me the
Movie
red
for
carpet.
sure.
I want to go to. I don't need to go on tour, because then if I do the album, then we gotta go on
All
tour.
right, what kind of movie?
Oh, I need.
With who?
I need a. Give me a rom-com, because that's the way. Give me a rom-com.
That's right where he go, huh? You trying to get in there with somebody who's the
Yeah, who's the actor?
co-star?
Yeah.
I was about to wild out, but I ain't gonna say that.
Tiana. No.
Where are the horny police? Get him out of here. He's gotta go.
I'm just asking. You
got
know
the
what
wrong
I'm saying?
genre.
He didn't say it, so I'm asking.
Start the rapture. Man, no, give me a rom-com with
Zendaya?
That wouldn't be bad.
You gonna have to fight Spider-Man.
Hey, come. I'm had a chicken. I have experience from fighting the chicken. Spider-Man ain't got nothing on me, boy. Oh man, nah, yeah, that would actually be cool. Give me a rom-com with Zendaya, you know, some light laughs, you know, but a serious plot where you know it's enough to you can take the whole family to see it. You know? But we're getting Oscar nods for sure. Like you know, Silver Linings Playbook, The Fault in Our Stars is not a rom-com. If y'all seen that, it's a great movie though. But you know, some along those lines, a tearjerker. But I want some comedic relief. You know, something that when I'm done, they could play on Lifetime and ABC Family. That's all I'm saying. I want to have longevity. You feel me? Like, it's got to be something like that.
Okay. You already said actors. So what type of movie? And what?
I want to do something with Keanu Reeves, some kind of action movie.
John Wick 5.
Yeah, my favorite actors are kind of old to try to do the movie I want. So I guess Keanu Reeves is kind of old too.
He's still active though.
Yeah, I'd do something like some kind of action movie, man. Something where I could, you know, some sliding over cars while I shoot. I think that I'm Tom Cruise. You know, something like that. You know, something I could jump off a building. You know, me, I do my own stunts, of course.
Of course, yeah.
You know,
You've been there before.
Yeah, I'm like, you know, Tom Cruise, Keanu Reeves. I'm on that kind of level, and I'm really a method actor. You know, I really got acting in my genes. You know, I come from a line of actors. You know, my father was an actor. His father before him was an actor, kind of thing. You know.
Oh, so we might have a workshop production. Coming
you know. So if they gave me a shot tag, you know, I'd tear that motherfucker up. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. All right, we're gonna have to get you in there. All right. So this is a segment that's perfect for hustling backwards. Hustling backwards, man. So, is Kayshawn or Keyshawn?
Who is that?
I'm gonna go Kayshawn Butte from LSU.
Oh,
he's a rookie.
Okay,
he's a rookie from that plays for the New England Patriots. Now he was drafted.
He played.
Played.
We'll see.
Just arrested for accusation. I mean, he's been charged with betting while in college at LSU, and this includes betting on his own team. Through his time at LSU, he placed more than 8,900 wagers, almost 9,000 bets. And at least 17 of them was on college football, with at least 6 on LSU football.
I just want to know how you had the time. I mean, because the way I think about it, my gambling. Oh, okay. I'll let you finish that.
Guess what his username was?
Oh, boy.
Give me that booty.
You know what?
Somebody about to be eating his booty, all right. He about to be locked down.
Good Lord.
Guess his username was his first name, last name, 7.
That's just called bold. Like sometimes, like you just don't care. Like
That's like when you don't change your email before you start to enter into the professional, you know, workforce. On your resume, say, you know,
Dragon Slayer 43.
MILF Hunter 9969.
Oh, you want to know what's over crazy, all right? Here we go. Allegedly, September 4th, 2022, game versus LSU and Florida State.
Yeah.
Betting he would score at least 1 touchdown in the game, and placed another bet that he would have over 82 yards.
He went bananas.
He only recorded 20 receiving yards and no touchdowns in that game.
So hey, that's like when Fred VanVleet said,
My
bet on
dog
yourself.
bet the over.
You bet on yourself and lost.
My dog bet the over and hit way under. Fried the ticket.
That's crazy because like you should have some insight whether you was going, how many times you was going to touch the ball that week.
Man,
Right.
If I'm not in the game, if coach ain't looking at me through walkthroughs and like saying, "Hey, you be ready for the ball," I'm not gonna go back to my app and say, "Yeah, 1 tutty, 80 yards."
2022, he
Cement.
bet $450,000.
$450,000. The NIL was jumping like that back then.
And in 23, he bet $186,000.
Shit getting out of hand there.
So, what's y'all got any takes on this? I feel like this is just ignorant.
I think it's wild from the amount of time that I spend looking and researching my picks, and to throw that on top of being a college football player at LSU in the SEC on the team that 2022 they was still.
Yeah.
You got so much to do. You got weights, study hall, practice, film, class, like you, and you still have enough time to put in parlays and bet.
But you didn't think they was gonna find you?
8,900
That's the worst part.
You didn't think they was
Using
gonna
your
find you
name
under your
is-
username.
Your username's crazy.
first name, last name.
7.
Like, heaven forbid, you spell your name backwards, you mix up. Use your middle name at that, but your first name, last name number is. That's like the generic, here, let us make a username for you.
Yeah, facts.
Braxton Jones 12. Don't do me. That's actually one of mine. But either way, that's really crazy. That's my Gmail, but for my gambling, come on, bro.
Crazy. Another, you got something you want to touch on?
It's think about how many people we know that sports bet daily. Like, as crazy as it is, like, it's getting to that point where, everybody doing it.
Yeah.
I don't know if they ever get to the point where they let the players do it. Obviously not. But, it's not as shocking as you may think, with all that opportunity. And, of course, why would you bet?
Yeah.
But Calvin Ridley did it. He had more to lose than he did.
Yeah.
So,
Hustling backwards.
yep.
You.
It's just the time.
Why are you betting on your team, on your sport?
Yeah.
You could have been like, oh, I was betting NBA. Oh, okay, we get it. NFL. Oh, okay, I get it. Right. But you betting on your team.
Is that even okay? Can NFL
players can do it. They just can't do it at this, like, while they're like in the locker room or any team facility.
They can bet on the NBA.
They can bet on NBA.
Yeah,
they can bet on anything but the NFL, and they can't bet like while they're in the team, the organization's building or anything like that. So, another case of hustling backwards. Ryan Rollins from the Washington Wizards was booked from stealing from Target on multiple occasions. While he was
Not
still with the team.
Tarjay.
Tarjay is crazy.
About $1,000 worth of stuff. From September 9th to November 9th.
Oh, so he's a multiple
multiple
offender.
time.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, brother.
But they said he was
Still
stealing
hitting
shit like at the like you can get at the house like deodorant and shit like that.
And I'd imagine, because you are an NBA player, that some of that stuff might be around the facility because, I don't know, brand deals and things like that. But you're stealing from Target. One, you think stealing from Target is crazy. Like, you're not gonna get caught. Like,
Yeah.
Target got cameras in their cameras. I'm convinced. Like, have you ever been to a Target and just thought, one, the store quality? You ever been to a Target and be like, ugh, this Target is gross. This isn't Walmart. This isn't Piggly Wiggly. This is this is Target. Like,
Tarjay.
imagine going to Target and thinking, man, I'm about to hit a lick multiple times and thinking,
As
I
an
would have
NBA
got away
player.
with. As an NBA player, you probably 6'5", 6'6", something like. You stand out, brother. Your big ass. Like, bro, you can't do that. Like, what are you on, bro? That's really crazy to me.
It's insane, actually.
One of our local heroes got caught with doing the same thing, stealing from Walmart or wherever he was
Yeah.
stealing from. So,
Maybe it's not. I don't. Is it the adrenaline rush? Is that what it is?
getting away with it.
Getting
maybe.
away, yeah.
But I feel like
invincible.
if they let them steal so much, they was probably waiting for it to get to a certain number.
for
They
sure.
do that a lot.
Yeah,
so.
they're not gonna book you for the the $50.
Yeah, they
gonna let it rack up.
Yep.
Yep, they gonna let it rack up.
So
it's crazy.
but stealing while in the league is crazy. You would think he could go to somebody and just ask for like everyday stuff like that, but
Yeah, it's not. I
Or
feel like
buy
it's not about the. It's something more internally.
Yeah.
It's got to be
he a
something deeper.
kleptomaniac.
Yeah,
is that what they
something.
call it?
So talk a little in the NFL. We about to wrap up the season. Honestly, we got a big games this week for sure. But let's touch on the coaching cycle, right? The Falcons just hired Raheem Morris, and they interviewed Bill Belichick a couple of times, right? And now it's looking like we at the point that Bill ain't about to have a job this coming up season. What's y'all takes on Bill Belichick not being as hot of a commodity as some people would think? I think personally, like, most of these teams that are hiring coaches are in like a rebuilding mode, or like they need to build from somewhere, and they ain't got no quarterback.
Yeah.
You bring Bill Belichick in, he's 70-something,
With no
72. with no quarterback.
No QB.
It's just not a good. I feel like personally, it's not a good situation because then you got to bring in build the GM, build the coach, and then you bring in his whole
You gotta
staff,
give
all
him
that
control,
shit. You got to bring
yeah.
all these people in, and they was probably like, man, this ain't really even worth it, you know. And like they see the younger trends, like McDaniel at Miami.
Yeah.
Just all the young coaches, Shane Steichen,
Fleur.
yeah, what's his name? D'Amico Ryans. Like, all the trends that's going on, it's like, do we really want to go back to a 72-year-old man? And the only spots that's open is Seattle and Washington. And that's like...
It's over for those two.
Yeah, over. So, what's y'all takes on it? I feel like the good situation for him would have been L.A. Chargers, but I feel like they made a better choice.
Was it a good choice? Was it a better choice? We'll get to that, but I was, and maybe a hot take, I was on the fence of, I don't know why a team would want to go to Bill Belichick.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the game is changing. It does not look the same the way that it did, when he started his reign, when he was doing what he's doing. This mic trying to do me crazy. And you don't have, like, we have seen Bill Belichick be successful, obviously, throughout the year, but he also had the greatest player to ever play the game of football. Like, you have to look at that when you talk about his legacy. You separate Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. I don't know. You can argue you can have one without the other if you're Tom because he got a bowl after Bill Belichick, but you look at Belichick, most of his success was with Tom Brady.
Right.
Cool. Vice versa, too. But the game is changing. You have to look at offensive philosophies now. You look at players. You have to look at personnel. You have to look at decisions that are made, which if you look at the draft, they tried to reincarnate Tom Brady by taking Mac Jones when Justin Fields was clearly on the board and available.
Yeah.
Mistake. So how do you try to reinvent the wheel when all the other teams have figured out how to beat this wheel? Now, that being said, Bill Belichick's defenses are always ready to play.
Yeah, the defense was competitive last year.
Credit, but at the same time, you can only do so much till an offense figures you out. That's why they didn't win as many games as they could have.
Yeah.
The offense just was not where it needed to be. So, Bill can retire, bro. Like, you did it. What else do you need to do? I don't think he's going to.
No.
But, like, where do you go? What do you need to do? It's just kind of like, to me, it's like you had a great career, bro. Unless you're willing to adopt new philosophies and change the way you approach the game because the game is evolving, there's not really, like, a space. Like, to me, especially in those two spots you mentioned, Seattle and Washington.
Those are over with.
And then to get to the Chargers, I personally don't see the hype behind, Harbaugh going back to the league, other than it took you 10 years to win one game and you ran into Alabama's worst offense in X amount of years, but we don't have to go there. And then you ran into a Washington team who, I don't know if Michael Penix Jr. had the under, but man, he was missing some dots, and then they won. All of a sudden, that makes you an NFL caliber coach after you've you've done it, yeah, but your success in NCAA doesn't translate to the NFL, as we saw with Nick Saban. Sometimes the two they don't always correlate. So, I don't know, man.
You want to give him credit for what he's done before in the league, though, before his stint in college?
That's like me saying I need to hire Bill Belichick off of what he did when he had Tom Brady was winning Super Bowls back-to-back like that. It's like where resumes are one thing, but the current game has to be considered too.
Yeah, I'm not about to sit here and back Michigan coach. So.
Oh well, I'll back the current one. Sherrod Moore. Shouts to Derby, man. The black man taking over. That's cool.
Yeah, he can win every game, but one.
Jim Harbaugh, to be fair, he finished his career 2-5 against Ohio State. That's neither here nor there. But I was glad Bill Belichick didn't get the Atlanta job for personal reasons. He probably would have cleared house, and that would have been bad for a guy that we know. But I think the only options really were the Falcons, which I don't really know why. Maybe they got some picks, some cap space that we don't know about. And then the Chargers job. And the Chargers job is a scary job. I've been telling everybody because you gotta play that guy 3 times a year maybe. And you got to do that for the next 15 years. Yeah. Trying to overcome Patrick Mahomes is just a tough deal to take on. Sure. Yeah, you want to play that guy one time, and when you play him, you want it to be for the championship. Yeah. So I think Bill. Next year the Cowboys will be back in that coaching cycle. I don't know if they would lean that way,
Yeah.
but there'll be good teams next year that'll be back in that same hunt.
Yeah.
I think the Seahawks and those other teams, they'll get those random hires, kind of like Carolina.
Right,
They
yeah.
hired a guy we had never heard of,
Right.
who's been, coaching in the league. And Raheem Morris, he was super familiar with the Falcons. He was an interim head coach there.
Yeah, when what's his name?
Dan
Quinn
who's
got
that?
fired.
Yeah,
Dan Quinn,
exactly.
he got fired.
So he's had a relationship with those people with the Blanks. So it made sense for them, and they didn't want to give Bill Belichick the GM spot, like you said,
Yeah.
and all that other stuff, which made sense because he's only going to be there enough to break that record, which I think is like 8 or 9 games or something. So
Yeah, but if I'm Atlanta, I'll go get Justin Fields. Let the Bears take Caleb Williams. Justin Fields with Kyle Pitts, Drake London, Bijan,
they got some weapons
and
for
some
sure.
defense. They could be all right. They'd be all right.
Yeah,
Especially
they
in that
would.
division. That's a division you could take over
Winnable.
very easily for sure. And they was already straight with, Desmond Ridder and
They was competing for that division. I
exactly.
mean, they was right there.
exactly. So I guess we could talk on some NBA real quick. Luka was 73, Joel was 70, Cat with 62
In the L though.
in the L, and then Devin Booker with 60 in an L. I seen someone was like, what's more likely? Is a team going to hit 200 first, or is a player going to hit 100 first?
200 as a team for sure. I could easily see that happen.
You can see that happening 200.
Whenever Memphis beat the crap out of that team the other day, they scored 200.
No,
It was like 180 something.
I don't even know, to be honest.
That's
But
insane.
y'all remember what I'm talking about? I think they played the Thunder and they beat them by like 80 points.
That's
It was
crazy.
like last year.
That's wild.
So y'all
I
saying 200
look
first?
that up. Yeah, 200 for sure as a team. That's a lot of points, but yeah, I believe that before 100.
It would have to be, if it's a player, it's got to be somebody like Luka or Joel, who's just like. But then again, if you are that close to 100 points and they're not sending 2 or 3 at you, the other team wants you to get that record. So I don't know. That's why I say 200, because like I think you gotta have a little bit more pride. If you are a team and one person is cooking you like that, which is possible, and you're not sending multiple bodies at them, you're basically saying, please score 100 points on me, because I would love to be on the other side of all the 81 jokes that Kobe had on Jalen Rose. Like they're begging at that point. Which is
Jalen
crazy.
Rose in like his little thing, he was like, man, we was just playing this kind of like matchup zone, and he was just playing 1-on-1 the whole game, you know. So if you let a guy play 1-on-1, or they get a
Somebody
hot
like
hand,
that for sure.
yeah, it could happen.
And you got to score a lot of points where the clock is stopped. You got to go to the free throw line. You got to get to that line.
I think Joel had
a lot,
like 20-something points at the
Yeah,
throws.
because you getting points when the clock is stopped.
That's the most efficient for going for that kind of record.
Exactly. All right, here we go. Wrapping up the episode. What would we be saying? All right, what would we be saying? By the time this episode comes out, what would we be saying? Bryson, what would we be saying about the Chiefs after Sunday?
I honestly don't know. Them boys scary now, man. They actually look like they hit the playoff stride, man. The defense, and again, we don't talk about this, and in talking to people who are diehard Chiefs fans, and some who still choose to slander members of the defense because they want contract situations prior to the season, this is the best defense the Chiefs have had in a decade, at least in the Patrick Mahomes era, for sure.
Their defense is clamps.
Their defense is right. Snead's first touchdown of the year came into the divisional. Like, come on, man. Like, this is the best defense this team has had in a minute. That's who's carrying them. But I will say this is arguably the toughest matchup that they've had all season long.
Yeah.
And that is because the Ravens got good at the right time, and they have the MVP at quarterback. But it's hard to bet against 15 in a postseason.
It is.
I don't know what it is about him and the team, but they just look completely different. You got playoff Andy at the helm. It's scary hours. I will say that I hope, they're I'm a person, I don't like to see the same team in the Super Bowl all the time. Either side. I don't like to see the same team in any, like, championship game. Like, with LeBron, I was like, God dang, I'm tired of LeBron. Like, man.
I
But
can appreciate the greatness of it.
I can appreciate the greatness, exactly. So I don't know, whoever it is, man. Somebody covering the spread, so that's where the money's going for me. The money line is not hitting for the Bucks. It should this game, so I'm a spread guy.
Yeah.
But we'll see what we get, man.
All right, Dar, what were we saying about Lamar Jackson after Sunday?
We will be saying Lamar Jackson is headed to his first ever goddamn Super Bowl.
Oh yeah.
I'm taking the Ravens, man. It's you know, to sit up here and say, you know, it's a guarantee would be a lie. You can't bet against Patrick Mahomes, but I will be if I was to do it. But it's gonna take more than his best game because Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes and that defense is that defense. But if they can get a couple of turnovers, maybe some of those other guys not named Travis Kelce, not named Patrick Mahomes, force some fumbles, maybe get some penalties, they can win. But Lamar's got to be great. But the winner of this game, the AFC Championship, will be the Super Bowl champion. The AFC's taking home another Super Bowl. Simple as that. I don't care what team it is.
All right, back on Braxton. What are we going to be saying about Brock Purdy after Sunday?
I've been saying it all along. We crucified Cam Newton for his game manager comment when it wasn't a bad depiction. Brock Purdy is at his best when he hands or throws the ball to the all-pro players that are surrounding him. When those aren't available, it look a little funny in the light. That being said,
One's not available. Not even all of them. One could be
if
gone.
one's not available, it looks a little funny in the light, including your all-pro left tackle.
Right.
If he's out, it just looks a little different. Not to take anything against Brock Purdy. He'd make some throws that I think there are guys in the league who, outside of Lamar, Mahomes, and Josh Allen when he wants to be, that Purdy kind of sits in a tier maybe right under them. I'd probably put Goff in there for the playoff run he's having because, again, he gets the ball out to his people, lets him do what he has. He has 2 running backs who can make it happen. We will be saying that Brock Purdy is going to the Super Bowl if he does what he is supposed to do, and that is spread the ball out. Don't hold it too long. You don't got to make no plays. You're not Superman.
Yeah.
You're Brock Purdy. And if you stay in that and you do what you need to do, give the ball to your 99s on Madden, your 98s, your 97s, it's hard to lose.
They'll be in a good spot.
It's hard to lose.
Yeah.
But the Lions, scary.
Yeah. Dar, what we going to be saying about the Lions' whole run this season after Sunday?
Even if it comes to an end, you'll be saying the Lions had a great season. I didn't expect this from the Lions. They won the division for the first time I don't know how long. Had a home playoff game, won it. Made it to the NFC Championship game, something not every team gets to do. So they can be happy with their season if it ends today or ends tomorrow, I should say. But it's going to be a close game. I think the offensive line for the Lions is real deal Holyfield.
Yeah.
We're going to see some Buckeye on Michigan crime and some Buckeye on Buckeye crime as well. And you like to see that. I don't want the city of Michigan or the state of Michigan to win any more than they have this year, but it's been their year. You know, it seems like. So maybe the NFL team can get it done too.
Except the Pistons.
Yeah, we're safe from the Pistons. I was about to say.
The Pistons
We are marked safe from
they're
the Pistons.
terrible. But I'm expecting Ravens 49ers with Ravens winning.
Okay, there we go. All right, that's what we're gonna be. That's what we will be saying after Sunday. All right. So, again, welcome to the workshop, man. It's 2024. Thank you for tuning in. Please like, share, subscribe, post a reel. Be a friend and tell a friend. Be a friend and tell a friend. All right, ladies. We need y'all on, man. We need a new perspective. We need a fresh perspective, all right?
That's
The
right.
workshop is for everybody.
Everybody.
So, bring your friends. Pull up with you and your baddie friends so we can have a conversation, all right? But until next time, we'll see you.
Never too late.
Holla.
Never too late, never too